Breaking news. Oh no. I missed the Taekook moment in Run BTS 2.0. The morning scene that shook ARMY worldwide. The fandom is trembling again. Not because of a massive concert, not because of a comeback announcement, but because of something far more intimate, something quiet, simple, and unexpectedly emotional. It all began with the release of the Run BTS 2.0 trailer. Within minutes, timelines exploded. Fans screamed, cried, replayed, and froze on a single realization. Oh no, I missed this moment. A morning that felt too real. The trailer opens with a soft, peaceful morning atmosphere. The lighting is warm. The room is quiet. The camera slowly moves inward, almost like we're not supposed to be there. And then he appears. Kim Tae-young. Barefaced, hair slightly messy, expression calm, he walks gently toward a bed. He doesn't rush. He doesn't speak immediately. The camera lingers. Because everyone already knows who's there. And yes, sleeping peacefully on that bed is Jungkook. A moment that didn't feel scripted. What makes this scene unforgettable isn't just the interaction, it's how real it feels. Taeyoung doesn't wake Jungkook in a loud or playful way. Instead, he sits beside him. He watches him for a few quiet seconds, long enough to make fans hold their breath. Then softly, almost like a whisper, Jungkook, wake up. No shouting, no exaggerated teasing, just a gentle voice filled with warmth. And in that exact second, everything changed. Fans react. This is too real. As soon as the trailer dropped on BTS's official channels, reactions flooded in. Why does this feel like we're watching something private? This isn't content. This is real life. I can't believe I missed this. Some fans even admitted they cried over just a few seconds of footage. The small details that hit hard. ARMY quickly picked apart every frame. The way Taeyoung looks at Jungkook before speaking. The softness in his tone. Jungkook slightly moving as if recognizing that voice. These tiny details sparked endless discussions and theories. Was it scripted? Or completely natural? The whisper that went viral. One of the most talked about lines comes when Taeyoung leans in slightly and says, "We need to get up. Everyone is waiting." Simple words, but delivered in a way that made fans emotional. Many are already calling it the softest Taekook moment ever captured. The feeling of being too late. Across social media, fans shared the same regret. I was late by a few hours and everything already blew up. My timeline spoiled everything. Why do moments like this happen without warning? This wave of panic even earned its own nickname, the Taekook panic moment. Just when fans thought the trailer had already revealed too much, new snippets and behind the scenes. Whispers began circulating, turning a soft morning scene into one of the most talked about moments in recent fandom history. The biggest question remained, what happened after Jungkook opened his eyes? The moment Jungkook woke up, according to extended cuts teased by insiders and quick flashes in the trailer, Jungkook didn't immediately sit up. Instead, he slowly blinked, clearly still half asleep. For a brief second, he looked confused, like someone waking up in a place that still felt like a dream. And then his eyes landed on Kim Tae-young. That's when everything shifted. Fans noticed a subtle but undeniable change in Jungkook's expression. The confusion faded. His shoulders relaxed. His gaze softened. He didn't say anything right away. He just looked at him. A silence that sighed everything. The room stayed quiet. No dramatic music. No sudden jokes. No interruptions. Just two people sharing a moment that felt almost too personal to be filmed. Some fans described it as the kind of silence that only exists between people who truly understand each other. And then finally Jungkook spoke. 5 more minutes? A simple, sleepy response. But the way he said it? Soft, trusting, almost playful. Taeyoung's unexpected reaction. Instead of insisting or teasing him like usual, Taeyoung smiled. Not a big, exaggerated smile. A small one. A quiet one. He leaned slightly closer and replied, "No, we'll be late." But fans quickly noticed something. He didn't move away. He didn't rush him. He stayed there. Fans began connecting the dots. Within minutes of the extended clip's surfacing, MY began analyzing everything. Why didn't Taeyoung act playful like he usually does? Why did Jungkook respond so calmly instead of joking back? Why did the moment feel different? Threads, videos, and deep dive analyses flooded the fandom space. Some fans even compared this scene to older Run BTS episodes, pointing out how their dynamic has evolved over the years. Other members enter the scene. Just as the moment seemed to stretch endlessly, the door suddenly opened. Laughter broke the silence. Other members of BTS began walking in, bringing back the familiar chaotic energy. One member reportedly joked, "Are you two filming a drama in here?" The room erupted in laughter. Jungkook finally sat up, running his hand through his hair. Taeyoung stood up, but not before giving one last glance back. A glance that fans immediately replayed. Fans, we were not ready for this. As more clips circulated, reactions became even more intense. That look at the end? I'm not okay. This wasn't just a moment. This was a whole story. Why does this feel like a scene from a movie? Many fans admitted they kept replaying the clip over and over, again trying to catch every micro-expression, every tiny detail. Just when the morning scene seemed complete, new speculation emerged from eagle-eyed fans. What if the real story didn't start in the morning, but the night before? Clips from the same run. BTS 2.0 trailer revealed a few seconds that many initially ignored. A dimly lit room, soft laughter, the faint sound of conversation. And in the corner of that frame, two familiar figures, Kim Taeyoung and Chun Jungkook, sitting closer than expected. The pre-morning theory that went viral. Fans quickly built what is now being called the pre-morning theory. According to this theory, Taeyoung and Jungkook may have stayed up later than the others. They were possibly talking quietly while everyone else rested. The morning wake-up moment wasn't random, it was a continuation. Some fans pointed out a key detail. In the morning scene, Taeyoung didn't knock. He didn't hesitate. He walked in like someone who already knew exactly where Jungkook was. A look that changed everything. Another clip, just 1.5 seconds long, has now become one of the most replayed moments. It shows Jungkook, now fully awake, sitting on the edge of the bed. Taeyoung stands near the window. For a brief moment, their eyes meet again. No words, just a look. Fans describe it as not dramatic, not exaggerated, just understanding. And somehow that made it even more powerful. Behind the camera, staff reactions leaked. Unconfirmed reports from behind the scenes. Staff began circulating in fan communities. One alleged comment claimed, "Even the crew went quiet during that moment." While not officially verified, fans believe it adds to the authenticity of the scene. Because if true, it means the moment didn't just affect fans. It affected everyone in the room. Shift in Run BTS 2.0 format. Media analysts and longtime viewers of BTS content are beginning to notice a pattern. Unlike earlier episodes filled with games and chaos, Run BTS 2.0 seems to be exploring slower pacing, more personal environments, genuine, unscripted interactions. This has led to a new theory. Is Run BTS 2.0 evolving into a hybrid between variety show and documentary? If so, the Taekook morning scene may be the clearest example yet. Fans dig into past moments. As expected, ARMY didn't stop at analyzing just one clip. They went back, way back. Old videos, past episodes, concert moments all resurfaced. Fans began drawing emotional connections. They've always had quiet moments like this. We just didn't notice before. This feels like a continuation of years of friendship. Nothing changed. We're just seeing it more clearly now. The narrative quickly shifted from a viral moment to a long story finally being seen. Global fan projects begin. In response to the overwhelming emotions, fans worldwide started organizing tribute projects, compilation videos titled From Then to Now, Taekook Story, fan letters translated into multiple languages, hashtags dedicated to preserving the moment.